like, I'll make a lasting covenant with you and give you the blessings I promised to David. I made him a leader and commander of nations, and through him I showed them my power. Now you will summon foreign nations at one time. Yeah, now you summon foreign nations. At one time they did not know you, but now they will come running to join you. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, so the first part really got me, and like you've been saying that it is better when you have money with you, you don't become stingy to yourself. You take care of your body, you nourish your body, because same way as you nourish the spirit, it is also important for you to nourish the body. Now he said, come, all ye that are thirsty, here is water. And then that verse 2 says something about why spend your money on, let me read that part again. It says, why spend money on what does not satisfy? Why spend your wages and still be hungry? Okay, so I used to say something about myself that I'm an economized spender. That this I put so much thought before I spend money. But ever since I started working with you and I've been studying the Bible, I've not seen a place where a miser is rich. They are always miserable. And I feel like the Holy Spirit have been trying to minister to me that being an economized spender is related to you being poor and you are limiting God's blessing in your life. Now this part is saying, why spend your wages and you are still hungry? That is, your money is there but you are still hungry. So I think I got a revelation from that I should take care of myself even when I'm spending.
Okay, that's awesome. While I was reading that verse 1 and 2, there's a part it said, like, for me, I felt like, does this make sense? It said, come everyone who is thirsty, here is water. Come, you that have no money, buy grain and eat. How does someone who have no money buy something? You buy things with money. Then it didn't say, come you that have money. It said, come you that have no money, buy something and eat. And it said, come buy wine and milk, it will cost you nothing. How have I bought something if it doesn't cost me anything? I like, when I was reading that place, what just came into my heart is that most of these things, when God said, come you that have no money, come and drink, come and do all these things, I feel like he's not just talking about physical food, because also he said something about, like you said, wages. You spend it and you're still not satisfied. And so he's saying, like, come to me. I was telling someone how that if people don't grow their spiritual life, at the end of the day, they're still the ones to be blamed. Because come and think of it, look at how many free books, how many free spiritual books that we could get online. Look at reading this Bible will cost you nothing to sit down and read, like only your time. Like, do you understand? So God is saying, come to me and collect all the good stuffs without money. Like, it's not even just the getting blessed spiritually and all. Like, you don't need money to get things from God. You don't need money to get favor. You don't need money to get mercy. You don't need money to get goodness. So God is saying, come without money, but buy and eat. Like, just come. So I feel like sometimes we have a lot of excuses why we can't do something. For instance, and you're like, I can't publish this book because I don't have money. I can't move on to the next project in my life because I don't have money. I can't, like, I can just remember when God called me to the drama ministry, the night he told me, I was like, God, I can't go into the drama ministry because I don't have money. Sometimes I feel like I'm not from a rich family. I don't have so background. Like, we just have so many excuses why we can't get something. But God is saying that you don't need any money, you don't need any resource, you don't need connection, you don't need background to come and get this thing. Just come without nothing and come and get it for free. Like, come without like nothing and come and get it for free. Like, for a while back, the Holy Spirit was telling me something. He said, this thing that, okay, there was this trend online. They'll say, how many persons are you away from? Let's say Dangote now. They'll say, how many persons are you away from Dangote? So if, let's say, you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, you say, I am 4 persons away from Dangote. That means you just need, like, there are just 4 persons in your life you need to pass through together. So, like, when I heard it, I was like, oh, I am several persons away from every great person because I literally do not know anybody or have any connection. And God told me, He said, you are 1 person away from every great man on earth because the only person you need to call them is me. And He was like, mention one great man on earth that you want to meet that I cannot get to. And then just register. So I feel like, we talk about not having a lot of things, but God is just like, just come to me, baby. I've got everything.
Yeah.
I want to give you everything, and it's not going to cost you something. You will buy, but you will not drop money. Do you know how good it will be in this world if pay that we used to buy something and next to pay? I'll just go to this woman tomorrow morning. Ha! How? We will even go to country kitchen, kill and stuff.
Exactly.
It's just a come without money, and that's what I felt in that place. And then
From verse 3.
from verse 3 to 5. Okay, say yours before I.
So from verse 3 says, listen now, my people, and come to me. Come to me, and you will have life. Just like what Deborah said, is exactly what God says. Actually, God does not want us to come with maybe what we have, with any materials stuffs we have, or with anything. He just wants us to come with the faith that we have in Him that is going to do it. Now He's offering us life, and you know that life symbolizes every other thing we need as a person. So when someone is saying, I will give you life, that person is not only saying it's going to make you live, but the person is telling you that I will give you hope of seeing the future, hope of seeing tomorrow. So it's like giving you something greater than, something greater than the person is trying to give to you. And also the verse 4 say, still reading verses 3, said, I will make a lasting covenant with you and give you the blessings I promised to David. Literally, that is what he's going to do when we listen and come to Him. In verses 4, I made him a leader, a commander of nations, and through him I showed them my power. So those were the promises made to David. Now you will summon foreign nations. That is verses 5. At one time, they did not know you, but now they will come running to join you. Just like what Deborah said. Now, she got that revelation that she is 1 person away from every great man. Now, this last verse is what I love most. They do not know you, they don't know the kind of person you are, but they will know you because, number 1, you have listened. 2, you have come to Him who can give you life. And 3 is that He's going to fulfill every promises. He's going to make a lasting covenant to you, just as He has made it with David. So that's what I feel, or I get about that verses.
That was powerful. Then, learning from verse 3, it said, listen now, my people, and come to me, and you will have life. Okay, let me not rush it. Listen now, my people, and come to me. Come to me, and you will have life. I'll make a lasting covenant with you and give you the blessings I promised David. Now, one thing I learned from this thing is that for God is not a respecter of persons, and for every person that will come to God, He said, come to me and you will have life. He did not say, He didn't segregate it. He did not say, come to me, ye kings, and you have lives. For ye servants, you will have. Come to me, ye and you will have life. And he said, I would give you the blessings that I promised David. Sometimes I see some blessings and some covenant or some things. You see some things in the Bible, and you are like, God, can God do this for me? Like, God did this for these people, but I don't think He can do it again. Like, if it's the same yesterday, today, and forever, it means that He can repeat the miracles He did yesterday, He can repeat the things He did yesterday. Sometimes it's not that we doubt the power of God, or we do not doubt rather that God can do something. What we doubt is if He will do it for us. I was reading this Bible passage in the New Testament, I can't remember now, where I think the man was crippled, and God was like, Jesus was like, should I heal you? And he was like, if you want to, you can. Like, do you understand? So he wasn't doubting. He knew that Jesus could do it, but what he was doubting was that Jesus would do it for him. And Jesus said, Jesus replied him, he said, I want to do it for you. That's the way my own Bible translation puts it. So I feel like when you read the Bible, what God just needs to do is that He needs you to come to Him, and then He will give you blessings of great men that are looking at, oh, this person is great, this person is great. God can also give it to you if you just surrender the way they surrendered to Him. If you just come to Him the way they came to Him, He can do with your life what He did with their lives and even more. And then I like the verse 4. It says that I made him a leader and a commander of nations, and through him I showed my power. I made him a leader. When I read that place, it really struck my heart, and for me, it read that it is God that makes people. He said, I made him a leader. God made, like, just imagine trying to uproot a leader that God made, like He made him. So I feel like at that point, when I actually said a prayer in my mind, I was like, God, make me a leader and show your power through me. He said, and through him I showed my power to them. So God can make you, like, with God, wait for God to make you. Some men were made by other men. Like, this person made me the chief.
Yes.
But when God makes you something, and really just dropped in my hand that, God, please make me into what you want me to be.
Into what you want me to be.
And God, please show your power through me.
And God, please show your power through me.
And then the last verse says, now you will summon foreign nations. At one time they did not know you, but now they will come running to join you. And I just take this as my promise for tonight.
I take this as my promise for tonight.
And like, it's just like God reminding. When I read, I was like, wow, God is just reminding me of His promises. Yes. And so what God is trying to tell me today is that, okay, my daughter,
they did not know you.
They did not. In fact, foreign nations, they didn't know you, but now they will come running to join you. And that word "join" really struck a chord in my mind. He did not say they will come running to you. He said they will come running to join you. It means that you are doing something that they will join you with. So if you are saying that God should, like, let foreign nations run to you or something, or you, like, let great men come to you, all those things. Now the thing is that when they come, please, what are they coming to come and do? Should they just come and sit down and, like, behold?
Looking at you.
Yeah, so what are you doing now that they can come to join you with? What would they meet with? You said they will come to join you. And I believe that it is joining us to what? To work together with what God has placed in our hands to fulfill the purpose of God. So that's what I got from the passage.
Wow, thank you, Lord. So
we
got 3 prayers from there, and these are the declarations that these are the prayers you should also watch if you are listening to this voice. Is 1, you should pray and declare that God make you a leader. 2, God should make you
show His power
through you. And lastly is God should make men come running to join you. So those are the declarations we adopt for ourselves from the book of Isaiah chapter 55 verses 1 to 5. All right, good night, guys.